The millionaire sat outside the operating room, his fingers gripping the arms of his wheelchair. The bright hospital lights did nothing to calm the storm inside him. His younger sister lay behind those closed doors, fighting for her life. Doctors whispered in tense voices, and every second felt heavier than the last. He had everything money could buy: power, influence, respect. But at that moment, he felt helpless. His legs had been paralyzed for years after an accident. Since then, hope had slowly turned into bitterness. He trusted numbers, contracts, and logic, not miracles. That was when he noticed the girl. She couldn't have been more than 10 years old. Her clothes were old but clean, and her eyes carried a strange calm. She stood near the wall, watching the operating room door as if she understood exactly what was happening inside. She walked toward him slowly. "Sir," she said in a soft but steady voice, "if you let me see your sister, she will live." He looked at her in disbelief, then let out a short laugh. Pain and fear twisted into mockery. "And who are you?" he asked coldly. "I can help her," the girl replied. "But you must believe." He shook his head and smiled bitterly. "Believe?" he said loudly. "Listen, little girl, save my sister and I'll heal your legs." A few nurses turned to look. The girl didn't flinch. She simply nodded and stepped closer. "Then promise me," she said. Before he could respond, she gently placed her hand on his leg. The moment her fingers touched him, his body stiffened. A strange warmth spread from the point of contact, moving upward like a slow-burning fire. His breath caught in his throat. He tried to speak, but no words came out. He felt something he hadn't felt in years. Sensation. His eyes widened. His hands began to tremble. What are you doing?" he whispered. The girl removed her hand and smiled faintly. "Now believe," she said, "and let me help your sister." Shaking, he ordered the doctors to allow the girl inside. They protested, but something in his voice, something desperate and certain, made them stop. Minutes passed, then more. Finally, the doors opened. The lead surgeon stepped out, stunned. "We don't understand it," he said. Her condition suddenly stabilized. "She's going to live." The millionaire broke down in tears. He looked down at his legs, then slowly, painfully, pushed his feet forward. For the first time in years, they moved. He searched for the girl, but she was gone. Later, he would spend millions trying to find her. He never did. But from that day on, he changed. He built hospitals, helped children, and never laughed at faith again. Because once, when he mocked a miracle, a small girl touched his leg and changed his life forever.